Well, the Oscar nominations have been announced and some very impressive Australians are leading the charge.
This is great. Let's get some more entertainment editor Peter Ford. Hey, yeah, Pete, which homegrown stars are in the mix?
Yeah, it's terrific, isn't it? Jacob Elordi first off, and he's nominated in Best Supporting Actor for Frankenstein. The irony here, of course, is he's always on the lists as the hottest, sexiest young actor in Hollywood. But, of course, playing this role didn't require any of that. This really was an acting job, and I just got a feeling he's going to really last the distance. And he actually rang through to Sunrise this morning. Exclusive chat. Have a look at this.
I'm pretty elated. I'm in LA with Mum and we're just sort of walking around the house pretty jazzed. I was asleep because someone decides to do it at 5 in the morning. So I was asleep, and I think Mum had set an alarm for it because I had kind of had to put it out of my mind. And I heard Mum's alarm, and then I sort of remembered what was going on.
So we'll be watching him between now and Oscar Day, of course, as we will with Rose Byrne as well. Now, she is nominated as the actress category. This is for the movie she's made called If I Had Legs, I Would Kick You. And this is a very small budget movie. Again, a bit of irony here is that Rose, she's been around the traps for a while now, but, she was knocked back by NIDA, knocked back by Whopper over in Perth, used to have a job at Baker's Delight in Darling Street, Balmain. That was her real job, her literally bread and butter, excuse the pun. And now here she is, because of this very small budget movie. She probably made more money out of doing the domain.com.au ads than she did out of making this movie. But she's actually in Australia, and she did a phone call to Good Morning America to express her delight and excitement. Have a listen to this.
Thank you so much. Well, it's 2 a.m. in Australia, or 3 a.m.
Oh, no.
I found out in the middle of the night, and my parents woke up and we were screaming and just like crying, and Bobby was on the phone, and it was all totally surreal.
And shout out to Nick Cave, who's also nominated in the original song category. Now, a bit of history was made with the movie Sinners. Now, Sinners is it's a movie, I've got to tell you, who I know people who've been to it, didn't really get it, or didn't, just couldn't see what the fuss is about. Other people are raving about it. Certainly having 16 nominations, that's a pretty impressive thing to be able to put on the poster outside the theatre. The most nominated movie ever in the history of the Oscars. You can see there the other movies that it is up against. Now, Wicked. Now, Wicked is the big snub. Wicked did not get one nomination. Nothing. Zero.
Not even for musical score?
Nothing. No, nothing.
Not even for anything?
Nothing for nothing, no. And how many times can I say this? And people thought maybe Ariana would get one, Cynthia, but as I say, whether people just thought the hype's gone on for too long. The second part of Wicked, I thought, was in many ways stronger because obviously it's the culmination of the story that was set up in part one. But anyway, bottom line is it didn't get anything. So that's the big snub of the year.
Pete, just going back for a sec, anything where you said in any of your reviews, this has got Oscar buzz, are any of those on the list?
We don't go back and revisit the past ever.
Okay.
Just that bell, I actually don't remember your Oscar buzz bell getting much of a workout. Yeah.
Your memories can be very good at times, can't they? But
we like to call it selective memory, Pete. Let's move on. Elizabeth Hurley has given a very emotional witness statement in this ongoing privacy lawsuit. This is, of course, against the Daily Mail.
Yeah, and it was her turn to take the stand overnight, and she is one of the many 7 celebrities or notable people who are involved in this case. Now, her story was really quite extraordinary. She was obviously quite emotional as she told it, and in the statement that she's given, you can see here where she talks, I've got to try and open this, you can see that she says the Mail did this to her. There's no two ways about it. She believes that that tapping her phones, recording my live telephone conversations, placing surreptitious mics in my home windows, stealing my medical information when I was pregnant with Damien. Now, these, of course, are despicable things that she says happened. The problem is, of course, the Mail says We didn't do that. It's not us who did that. And now, of course, because this is a trial, she will be expected to show some evidence to back up what she's claiming. So we've got a long way to go on this, probably another 8 weeks, but it was a very emotional Elizabeth Hurley who shared all that.
Pete, I'm not sure I can continue in morning television if you don't have some sort of Beckham thing going on with this one.
Well, we've got a fun one, actually. I mean, obviously, it's been a big story this week, and what has happened is Victoria Beckham's fans have gone back to a song that she brought out in 2011. It was the first ever song that she'd done as a solo performer, and Not Such an Innocent Girl, it's called. I don't think it got a lot of traction at the time, but now, because of what has played out this week, it's gone to #1 on the iTunes charts. So it may not stay there long. The iTunes charts can jump around a lot. So let's take a look at Not Such an Innocent Girl. So maybe, perhaps, that's given her a bit of a reason to smile in what's obviously been a very tough week for her.
But it could be also used by people on Team Brooklyn. Not such an innocent girl is exactly. Kind of like plays into their narrative as well, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyway, #1. So there you go. Thank you, Pete.
Hey, thank you, Pete. We'll talk to you again very soon. Hey, coming up for you.